Hi guys, Project Respawn here, and we're back with some Dark Souls 2. In this episode we'll be killing the Old Dragonslayer, that's his name, in High Tower of Flame. This is a relatively long episode because the journey to him is actually quite lengthy. It's a decent distance to travel, but I'll commentate through the whole thing and we'll have a good time. I had a couple of like frame rate drops in this. I don't know why, it was a bit weird, but whatever. So we're gonna have to make our way first to the Old Dragonslayer arena, which on its own is a journey and a half. So we're gonna head our way down there. I just had to check what that summon zone was because I'd never known, and it always confused me. And I thought it was an NPC, but I never know what NPC it was. So I did end up summoning that NPC for this boss. I believe that was all I summoned for this boss. It didn't really do loads. He has his Vaihander, so he does decent amounts of damage, I guess, but he doesn't do loads. Might as well inform you guys in this episode that I have changed my build from my dual rapiers to what was going to be a emulation of Ouroboros, the ninjas, and my personal old Dark Souls 1 build, which was Falchion, two-handed with Dark Moon Blade. What's it Probably silence that bit. It's me saying night to my parents because they were just about to go to sleep for work. It's quite late at this point. Yeah, one problem is that I forgot about the restrictions of intellect to talk to the guy that gives you the magic weapon, and that's the equivalent of Dark Moon Blade. So pretty much it's just a flat Falchion at the moment. It works better than the rapiers in PvP. I've been winning in PvP quite a lot. Been doing some blue cracked orb invasions because I've got about 16, 17 of them. So I've been doing some of that, been winning quite a lot. The reason I'm switching to the red Covenant is because of the simple fact that you get souls when you win. You don't when you're a blue. It's quite irritating. So yeah, but I've switched my build and it works. It's fun to play. I think the reason I switched is just the rapiers just aren't fun to play with. They're quite dull. So I decided I wanted to switch up, and that's. I looked back to my old Dark Souls and thought, what could I do? And that was it. I thought maybe my old Dark Souls build, if they still have all the stuff. Pretty much my old Dark Souls build was identical to Ouroboros because I used to watch him when I used to play Dark Souls 1. So it's Elite Knight Armour, Falchion. It's a fun build to play with. A lot of R1 spam, but at least the animations are cool to watch. It's a fun build, more fun than dual rapiers. Damage isn't as good yet because I've not got all the stones I need, like the Titanite shards, large Titanite shards. I've not got all that to do it with yet, but once I get it to plus 10 I'm sure it'll do about as much or even more damage. So we've not really been using any dual rapiers, have we, because it's been more shielded. It's not been doing loads of damage. It's been doing about the same amount of damage as the Falchion. So I decided why not, really. Didn't seem to be a point in it, especially if I wasn't enjoying playing it, and it's not going to be fun to watch, really. Just the constant stabbing animation. I made a mistake with my recording. I didn't record me getting to the first Sinner's Rise bonfire, which I'll do the whole sort of run through again, but just might as well notify you of that. But yeah, I'm really struggling with that area. I've always hated that area. Does those fucking undead in the water? They always get me. They always kill me. So I guess I'll just have to try and fight through that. Got enough human effigies if I keep dying to summon the boss, because I'm not very confident with the lost sinner boss. He's a bit of a prick. It's the lightest of terms I can use. So I guess we'll go from where we can. So yeah, but here oh god, fucking red phantoms, they're everywhere. These red phantoms in this area. There's two on that single platform. There's one just where I am now that I've killed, as you saw before. Panicked a bit there. I've also been doing a little bit of No Man's Wharf, and I got the mansion key like I said I would. I've not gone through No Man's Wharf because Flex Out Sentry's a dick in NG Plus with those ninjas that come in. They might have low health, but they make you bleed. They sort of combo you in with Flex Out Sentry there at the same time. It's a bit difficult, and I don't really see the point other than to farm soul vessels, which I'd like to do, but I guess I can just level up my intellect naturally to get, sorry about that frame rate drop, level up my intellect to just naturally get a magic weapon from Carilon, whatever his name is. But, so, oh god, they do quite a lot of damage, so you need to watch out for that. You need to be cautious of the damage that they do, because it can be quite severe. But what else? There's usually only one on this platform as well, so they do add quite a lot of normal enemies as well as phantom enemies, which is good. Means that they're not just being lazy adding random red phantoms in. Honestly, I did the boss first try with the other guy summoned. It's not really that difficult to fight. I probably could have done it on my own. I just didn't see the point with risking failure when I pretty much guarantee it with a summon. It's very easy when you've got a summon or sinner. So that's what I did. I didn't really. I've got a lot more health with the new build. My stats are 40, 30, 11, 10, 40, 7, no 20, 7, 30. I think that's how it goes. So I've got 40 vigour, 30 endurance, 11 vitality, 10 attunement, 40 dexterity. I've got like 20 strength, I think. I've got for 20 strength, 40 dexterity, 20 adaptability, like 7 intellect, that's why I can't use magic weapon, and 30 faith, because I'll be using lightning blade as well once I get it. But it's a decent build. It's fun. It's more fun to use. You know, I can use lightning spear or power within. I keep calling it power within. Simulation, isn't it? Because it was I pretty much did just copy or borrow back in the day when I used to play Dark Souls 1. So I used power within and Dark Moon Blade, or lightning blade, either one. Sorry about that. So it pretty much was Ouroboros build, but it's fun. It's more fun build. It's fun for PvP. It works for PvP. It's the one sort of PvP build I can handle dual-handed. That was me sort of going, no, I don't have a summon, so I have a jump cut here where I've got the summon with me, I believe. Yeah, there's a little jump cut and there's the summon. Don't know why I waved it in, why not? But here we go. I'm not sure how long the fight lasted. It's not a majorly long fight, but it's a good fight. So yeah, that hit me. Didn't expect that. But it's one of these fights where it's like he has so much downtime after most of his attacks. Pardon me. That as long as you get a dodge in or you get a block, you're going to be able to follow up on it like that. So much downtime to get hits and heave and stuns in, which was a welcomed thing. I didn't heal for some reason. I only healed once he'd got aggro, which I guess was a smarter move than healing anyway. So, but we can cut him down pretty fast. Mainly my damage doing the work, but my Espada was at risk, so I quick switched to my just normal rapier. It's got exactly the same animations, it's just a bit smaller. It's really no difference. But I would recommend summoning for this, just to make the fight faster. You'll be able to do it on your own if you're doing sort of a solo run, but I would definitely recommend summoning just for the simple, they can take aggro and you can heal, because some of his attack can be a bit fast in succession, you just might not notice it. But, you know, do as you wish. If you're doing one of those sort of solo all boss runs, then definitely just, because he is optional, you don't have to do him. Go ahead and don't summon, it doesn't really matter, he's easy enough without a summon. But I would recommend summoning. I had quite a decent amount of souls here, so I actually went to use them after this, after I opened these chests and joined the Blue Covenant, because why not really? I don't really see the point in not joining. If it's there for you, it's a bit extra PvP, so there's no real downside to it. Transient being, it's just, if you don't have a token of fidelity, he's quite, he's dick, the only way I can really describe it. Yeah, he's a massive dick, so, you know, it's a bit, I was quite surprised by the 10,000 price tag for one singular blue cracked IO, considering they're fucking useless. You go into PvP, you kill someone, you don't get souls. It's fucking stupid. But yeah, we aged further back to the Heights Tower of Flame bonfire after killing the boss and after joining the Covenant. And we're gonna head back to Majula, level up. I'm not sure if there was any upgrades or anything like that. But yeah, that's pretty much coming up to the end of the video. I don't know how long the video is. About 14 and a bit minutes, I believe. 14 something. Yeah. Use the soul, nothing useful from it, and get his spear. It's pretty good if you're building that sort of thing. Maybe if you want to cosplay as him, but I don't really see the point in it really. I leveled up my decks again. That's back down at 40 after changing my build. But I'm not sure what I did here, because it says there's still quite a bit left on the video, but I honestly can't remember. I think I used repair powder here. Yeah, I was like, on it had fixed miraculously apparently, so that was a bit surprising. But yeah, just to notify you that build is changed now. I still use the rapiers, but not as much. Use my falchions more, or falchion more. But that's the end of the video, guys. Like, subscribe, watch the other videos, watch the next videos that's coming up. Bye, and guys, you know the actor. Praise the sun.